Well, let's see. The popular underdogs yesterday were Colorado State. They had 11 points at halftime. Morehead State got run out in the second half. They were a real popular dog. Akron was another one. Creighton hit shots. They failed to cover. And I would not be surprised if James Madison, too, is another popular underdog that does not end up getting the money. I'm going to start a little bit with Wisconsin because, look, Wisconsin's a scrappy team. They don't have that much upside in this tournament, but they're certainly a team that is very capable of winning a first round game and perhaps even a second round game as well. And Wisconsin had a late season slump from the beginning of February through the beginning of March. They went, 2-7 straight up, 0-9 against the spread. Any betting bandwagon they had dissipated into thin air. And since then, all they've done is cover every single number, except for in the finale of the Big Ten championship game against Illinois, where they may well have deserved to cover the number, even though they ended up losing by 6. Nonetheless, they've been consistently undervalued in recent weeks. James Madison won on the very first day of the season. They beat Michigan State. And it was like, wow, James Madison. And they beat Michigan State in a game where they committed 32 fouls and didn't shoot that well. What happened in that ball game? Sparty was 1 of 20 from three-point range. And it was the opening game of the season. From that single victory, all right, James Madison's like, oh, they could beat Michigan State on the road. They're fine. They're great. This team hasn't been an underdog in any game since they beat Michigan State, and then they beat Kent State the next day or the next game. Since that second game of the season, they've been favored in every single game except one that was on the road at App State, a game they lost and failed to cover. I think there's a little bit too much love for this Dukes team. I think Wisconsin primed to win by margin. If I'm playing, I'm laying.